Brunch with Brian on Monday. So we're just about a week out from Halloween, and it's actually National Take Back Your Time Day. And how much time do we have in a day, in a week, in a couple of months? We have basically about 2 more months left of this year. So what is feasible to accomplish in the next couple of months? How much time do you have? Well, how much time can you devote to your real estate per week? Hopefully you're putting in and you have a schedule. If you've heard me say this 100 times, then I'm going to say it 101 times. The secret to success in this business or any business is stick to the steps, stick to the scripts, and stick to your schedule. And that's so true in this real estate investing business. If you stick to the steps, there's steps in your what to do manual, like your quick start daily plan to get going in the first 30 days. Then there's the steps to do each deal. And once you get a hold of a deal, that's when we talk about time, it's a 16-day turnaround on a pretty house deal. So if I have a really beautiful timeline on this that I do on the whiteboard, and it actually, if you bought a house, if you went out, if you did the closing call on a Friday, okay, so let's say you're talking with, and I want you to have, hey, come here, guys, come here. You got to have a closing call time come here, quit being noisy. You got to have a closing call time on a Friday, and that will help you set up your weekend. You want to come up too? Come here. Oh my goodness. You're making Brunch with Brian crazy today. Crazy Brunch with Brian today with the puppies. So if you are buying the house, closing call on Friday, you write this down. Friday, closing call. That's seller closing call. Saturday, seller deal meeting. So you are out at the house on Saturday. Okay, you get the contract signed. Monday is pull title. Okay, this is the timeline of a creative financing deal and how to turn this thing around in 16 days. We're talking about take back your time day. If you made a bunch of money in 16 days on a bunch of these deals, you could take back your time, you could quit your job, you could do a lot of things that you want to do. So then we go, so starts off Friday closing call. You guys be quiet now. Saturday, deal meeting. Monday, send in the contract to your title company, pull title. Okay, now that's going to take a couple days usually. So then if you have any further inspection of the property, those are on that like Tuesday, which is, I don't have this in front of me, but it's like day 4 or 5. Maybe you check out the house, you send now you don't have to do a formal inspection on these houses. Most of them are in pretty good condition. So what are you going to do? You're going to send your handyman over there, or your general contractor, whoever you know in the business. They're going to go over there and check it out. So you might want to do that. But guys, a lot of these houses are in a good enough shape where the one time you go out there on Saturday, you're going to do a house tour, you're going to walk around, you're going to take pictures, and that's going to be the extent of your inspection prior to closing. So that's why you have to get a decent eye and know what you're looking for. But again, most of these properties are in very good condition, and if you have any doubt about it, then after you order title on Monday, over Tuesday or Wednesday, just arrange for the seller to have, they know if the property might need a little work, and just tell them you want to bring in your contractor to just look things over and give you an estimate of how much the repairs will cost. A lot of times, like I said, you skip that step. Now you're going to get the title work back probably Thursday, so that's day 6. You started on Friday, and then you should set up the appointment for the seller to go in and sign on Friday. So actually, when we do the deal meeting on Saturday, which is day 2, remember closing call on day 1 on Friday, deal meeting day 2 on Saturday, a lot of times we'll tell the seller, hey, what's your schedule look like for Friday? Do you have openings on Friday? And then we'll tell them, hey, we're going to set up a closing for you to go into the title company or attorney's office. And you guys, we'd like it if you have a good cooperative attorney who understands creative financing deals. And there's a lot of title companies that are good with that stuff too. So wherever you're closing it and wherever you're getting your title pulled. So on that Friday, basically day 7, is the seller's going in there and they're deeding the property over to you. This is the final closing. The title's back, everything's done, the paperwork's all there. They're deeding the property over to you on day 7 on Friday. Okay, now you have already warned your people, your tradesmen. Now basically you're going to do mostly, these are not houses that you do big repairs on. This is a 16-day turnaround, but that doesn't mean the property doesn't need work. So then over that next Saturday, now you own the property, because they're going to, get the deed signed, record the deed. Basically, you own the property on that Friday, and then you are sending your contractors in there on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, now who are your people that you're usually going to need? You're going to need this team. This is we call it a Pretty House Polish team, because it's already a nice house. Your Pretty House Polish team consists of somebody who can do interior painting, an interior painter. Number 2, flooring, somebody who does, who can do anything from vinyl plank to tile to, not too expensive carpet with a nice pad. That's what we're looking for, flooring. Number 3 is someone who does countertops, and mostly in most houses we do granite countertops, and you might even want to look up granite remnants in your city, and there's these things called boneyards sitting around that have cheap granite countertops and people who can help you with that. That's a good tip. Then number 4 is a landscaper, and then you're going to need 2 more people, which is a handyman and a cleaner, some cleaners. Okay, so that's your team. So that team goes in there on Saturday, Sunday, Monday to prepare the house for sale. And sometimes, it doesn't take anything. Sometimes you don't have to hire any of those people. Sometimes just 1 or 2 of those people. Sometimes just a landscaper. The interior looks fine. So again, this team of yours, your Pretty House Polish team, is interior painter, flooring person, flooring guy, countertops, landscaper, handyman, cleaners. Okay, so that's like a team of 6 that you need to basically get this property done in 3 days. Now you're going to go back in there on Tuesday, and if it gets done over the weekend, maybe you can go back there on Monday. Okay, so Monday would be day 10. So you're going in there and you're doing your pictures, and now you also have to do staging. So you're going to go back in there after they're done cleaning, after they're done fixing and cleaning, and you will do some staging, not a ton, you're not bringing furniture in there or anything, light staging, and then take pictures, and then you're going to post it up on Zillow. We like it if we can get up on Zillow on that Tuesday. Remember, the deal started on Friday, so now, whatever day that is, Tuesday. So Tuesday and then you're posting this for an open house on Saturday. Okay, so you're putting out there open house, big open house, cookies and balloons for the kids and prizes for the adults, $100 giving away cash, giving away a TV, come see this incredible 1-hour open house. So then that happens, and basically you're just fielding calls for a few days on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and if anybody calls who has 20 or 30 grand down, you're going to go meet them at the house before the open house and try to close them, because that's your winner right there. Okay, but if not, you're just sending everybody to the open house, and then at the big open house, you're going to get 10, 20, 30. We had one where we had 151 people come. So you're going to have a whole bunch of people there, and you're going to get a big non-refundable check that day. Somebody's going to give you, we want to get at least $5,000 down in negotiable funds in a cashier's check on that Saturday. Okay, so basically that's how you get paid in 16 days. That's 16 days to a closed deal, and that's your timeline right there. So really important to understand that, and really important to understand how easy that is. And you know what? If you want that timeline, just go ahead and call the office. I'll send you the timeline I have worked out. That's really a cool timeline, and it helps you to visualize how quickly you can get a paycheck on this deal and taking control of your time. So you take control of your time, and how much of your time does that actually take? Closing call, deal meeting, some getting on the phone, ordering title, or sending the contract to your title company, few things like that. You don't go to the closing, the attorney does that. So honestly, if you spend more than 3 hours doing that whole thing, I don't know what you're doing with your time. So again, this is how you take back your time. It's National Take Back Your Time Day. So I know that was actually a pretty extended session there with a lot of detail. So you might want to watch that over. But if you want that timeline, you can go ahead and you can always email us at support@thewolfcouple.com. I like to do emails myself, support@thewolfcouple.com. Or you can always call the office, 888-RICH-NOW. 888-RICH-NOW. Anytime. Don't forget that number, because do you want to be rich later or rich now? You want to be rich now. So 888-RICH-NOW. Great to see everybody. Darlene, Mike, WL, Isabel, awesome, Christy. So great to see everybody. Mike and Robert. It's always great to see you guys. Way to show up. I gave a lot of great information today. If you don't understand everything I just went through, go ahead and contact the office if you have any questions or if you want to see that timeline or anything. It's awesome to see you guys. So I'm taking my time back. Let's say that for our affirmation today. And I'm telling you, if you start doing these deals, you're going to have such a lucrative business going that you are taking your time back. You'll be able to quit your job and quit anything you have to do now to make money that you'd rather not have to do. All right, so I'm taking back my time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm taking back my time. I'm taking back my time. I'm taking back my time. Awesome. So we always say it 3 times. Then we do our deep breathing, because that's a great way to get going. And you know, sometimes if you feel like, boy, I need to pick me up, I'm going to go grab some sugar soda or a cookie or something. Just try this. Just try doing your deep breathing and see if you can get away without the sweet treat or whatever you're looking for, your cigarette or whatever. Okay, so take a deep breath in and always put a smile on your face. That's mood changing. Smile therapy. Another deep breath in. When you let it go, just try to relax your shoulders and your neck. That's where so many of us hold a lot of tension. Another deep breath in. Awesome. Okay. Oh, great way to start the day. Great way to keep your day going. And let's accomplish some great things in the next couple of months. Let's have the best Christmas ever by getting at least one great pretty house deal, great terms, great creative financing deal done. And so we love those type of deals, and all deals are great. So just focus and make sure you write your schedule out and post your schedule. When you follow the schedule of your real estate investing, that's how you really take your time back. So thanks for being here today. Until I see you tomorrow, keep expecting success, getting awesome training, and as always, as Lynette says, taking action.